Just let the dogs out for a run. And this area is going really well. And see, we've just put an electric fence here because they were just hanging up here too much. And look at this. In some areas it's just like up to your knees. And see, it's forced them to come down here, but they've still got a very good area that's dry. Like this earth here, very good drainage. It's not soggy at all. So they stand up on the hill, they can get their feet. I'm not going through there because this fence goes to mains. I ran 2 live wires across. Hello! Hello, you good boy. Where's Elsa? Gonna disappear in the grass. So lucky. Hello, Elsa. So lucky. I mean, I deliberately rented this place because I'm just so sick of, I mean, everyone's sick of buying hay, but I mean, I'm lucky I live in an area where there's usually good rain and, well, by choice. And so this has gone way down, but it's still, there's the girls. Sorry about the zoom, and then I can only upload it on a very low quality because I've got just terrible internet connection. I want to come across here and I could actually step over this electric fence. With my luck, I know what will happen. So I'm not very well coordinated. So those 2 girls are good. They're pretty good. We're due to have roughly 10 centimetres of rain tomorrow. Rain's not finished for the day either. We've had 4 centimetres. We had 6 yesterday. See, he's smart. He knows how to get under the electric fences. What you doing? Yeah. What you doing? I can hear the electric fence crackling. Hey. Hey. What you doing? It's been sad in the rain. I haven't been seeing you humans as much, eh? Hey, girls. Hey, girls. This rain's so good. I do most of these videos for my mum. She loves these videos, so if anyone else gets to enjoy them, it's kind of like I can thank my mum. I don't know if people enjoy them, I don't know. Just sharing my life really, my experiences with the horses, and just showing people from overseas the Australian way of life, and our climate is one of extremes anyway. So climate change, which I do believe there is climate change. I think you're foolish to say there isn't. That it just makes those extremes worse. So it's not like a flood like this. I mean, this isn't that much now anyway, but like there are areas that flood, that are like really flood. They're normal, bushfires are normal, but the amount of bushfires that we've had, they're not normal. You know, they rip through millions of hectares and just put a species on the endangered list. Hey, did she tell you to come up? Did she tell you to move? Hey, girls. Is she limping a bit? Cleo with that leg. Oh, that was a terrible injury. I'll put a link in. I mean, it's a stupid GoFundMe, it's old. But it's got pictures of it all. I need to compile a video of it. But it's horrific, the injury, because it went her front near leg, left leg. It was totally declaved, so the whole skin was just hanging down over her knee, and it was dug in for about 30 centimetres to the bone. and it just missed the knee, literally by millimetres. She would have had to be put to sleep. And it's a bit thicker around there from the scar tissue. I mean, she's doing pretty well. The problem with this field is the hill. I prefer to not have her here, but I'm having trouble getting the horses to stay down there and eat, and I really actually don't want, same problem with Penny, being elderly. I've watched her run down the hill and whatnot. I don't want her to slip. But also, Angel's pregnant and I don't want her following in here because there's a creek running through it and all sorts, you know, I just think it's better for her to be in a... So I'm not that the horse is stupid or anything, it's just that, you know, if something happened and the foal drowned. I don't really want the brumbies in here because I just don't want any chance of them getting out because this fence along there is not as good as... I mean, they've all got electric standoffs, but the fence with the paddocks that they're in now, it's got electric standoffs, and the fence facing the road's timber, post and rail. So with an electric standoff, because like Paddy and Banjo, my boy brumbies, they're in a paddock that's not even facing the road, and they both can escape out of pretty much any paddock, but they respect electric fences. But if it was just an electric fence like this one, Paddy uses his mane to get through it. I had to crop his mane at one point because he doesn't feel it through his mane, it's so thick. They're very smart. And brumbies are just so smart. They're smarter with things, I think, than sort of normal domesticated horses because they become very resourceful in the wild. They're not limited by, you know, a paddock, getting their feed brought to them and not having to sort of browse on leaves and chew on trees and run around finding their water sources and everything and just keep travelling. It's a very different life, and they're very smart, very resourceful. See, her skin's terrible. After looking at Penny, which that video is uploading now, it takes forever. I think she would be benefited from a rug, but man, keeping a rug on her is, it's just like, might as well throw money down the sink because they get ripped up. Probably because she's itchy, scratches, they get caught on something and then they just get totally ripped up. Look, I mean, summer's almost over, thank God. It's been a horrible summer, and I used to always love summer. Look, my favourite season, but I'm actually looking forward to the winter to give the autumn and winter to give these horses a break from all the itches and the heat, and give us a chance to regroup. The only one that I'm worried about over winter is Penny, but look, I'm living with her. She can have her rug. She can be rugged. I can take it off during the day, put on overnight. So it should be fine. She won't come right up to me here with the electric fence. I love how they've kind of scooched their way up, but they've got to eat while they're coming. Oh, she's a good girl. She's actually got a beautiful mane that she's rubbed out from being itchy. Really thick and long and beautiful. A little bit like Ruby's. And my two girls. She really should go and check on the dogs. Better go and follow. Oh! Oh, you read my mind. You read my mind. I better go and find Elsa. Hey? He's a good boy. You're a good boy. You help me with the horses, don't you? You help me with everything. He's a good boy. Hey? You're a good boy. Hey, aren't you? He's a good boy. Hey, he's such a sweetie. I don't do as many videos about the dogs. Mainly because I'm private. I know that sounds odd. I don't want people to know too much about our living arrangements and just, you know, our comings and goings, and because, you know, we've got a place in Sydney and we've got a place up here, and I don't want people to know who's here, when, what, where, why. Okay, I'll leave it there on that, with Miss Tuppy giving herself a scratch, and Miss Cleo looking like she's just lost a little bit of weight. See those ribs and just that back. I mean, she's got a very little top line, but you just see there that I'll keep an eye on her, and if she's just probably the shivering, she's shook off a bit of her weight. See how she goes.